Let's do this, man. Okay, everyone. Bossoskin, Silver 1, Katarina, up against a Leblanc. So, let's see what Bossoskin's got. Alright. Okay, he's got TP, Flash, 17 AP, 27 Armor, 32 MR. Let's see what he starts with here. Dooring, interesting. Okay, I want to see what he does with that. I'm not going to say anything about the item. Hold on, let me just make sure it's spaced to pause. So that way I don't have to click on the screen. Okay. I'm not going to say anything just yet about the Dooring, but personally I wouldn't buy Dooring, but it doesn't mean other people shouldn't. It's just, I think the mana part of the Dooring does not really, it's not really that good in my opinion. The mana part is pretty much useless on Cat, but maybe the AP part is better. We'll see. With when it comes to AP, hold on. Let me open up Notepad so I can timestamp little thing mistakes you do. So, hold on. Let me just put this for you. Bossoskin timestamps for coach video. Just want to put that up so in case you do any mistakes, I put it in the Notepad so that it's I got the timestamps. The timestamps will be in the game timestamp, by the way. In the game timestamp, not the video's timestamps. And I will be reading Twitch chat here and there to see what you guys think, okay? Like, it's not like I'm never gonna read Twitch chat. I'll look at it back here and there. Ibrahim Blitz, how's it going, man? Thanks for hopping on the stream, buddy. Appreciate the follow, man, earlier. I appreciate it, man. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Dooring to help bots. Personally, what I would have done is actually, buy Dark Seal if I'm gonna go aggressive early, because Dark Seal is really good. Also, I quickly just want to point something out. Bossoskin does not have any magic resistance right now against the Leblanc, which is something. It's pretty scary. Leblanc has a lot of burst, and that's something you definitely want to be careful. You definitely need MR because she has a level 2 power spike early. She's very strong early champion. QW, there goes like what, half of your health. Well, maybe not exactly half your health, but it does do a chunk of damage. So MR is really good in here. So I'm just going to put that in the notepad, okay? 146. 146. MR is great versus Leblanc. I suggest it. Especially early. I'd also quickly like to note, pinpoint, that if you have double-edged sword as your mastery in this matchup, she actually does more damage. Because you put the double-edged sword and you're giving her that little early sort of power with by going double-edged sword yourself. So sometimes in this matchup, it's actually really good to go for the thing where you hit a minion and it gives you health every 20 seconds rather than double-edged sword, because you know how it is with double-edged sword against the Leblanc. Just a thought. I'm gonna put that in the timestamp as well. 146 double-edged sword mastery makes Leblanc's attacks empowered, because you receive more damage with double-edged sword. So keep that in mind, especially against Leblanc, who has a really strong early game. And strong bully. Hold on. Okay, I might have missed something, so I'm just gonna back just a little bit. Okay. Alright. Through time, Bossoskin, I recommend you don't play with lock screen, by the way. Maybe you prefer it, but it's much better to keep it on like free cam, so you can use the F2, F3, F4, F5 keys to look around the map. And yeah, I think you did reorder the champions, by the way. This is F2, F3, F4, F5, so that's good that you did that. But in the future, I really recommend you don't play with lock screen. If you get used to it, I swear, it's so much better. It's so much better, like, in general. It's so much better. It also improves your awareness that way, so you can look around more. without having to press Y to unlock the camera every time. Nice. You're farming really well, man. Pretty decent farming so far. Careful, she's level 2, man. Alright, right there, right there, right there. When you walked up close like that, let me just go back real quick. Right there. Right there, right there, man, right there. That is the most risky thing you could ever do at level 2 against Leblanc. She could easily, if she was smart, all she could have done there is QW, take half of your HP, and go back. It's not good, man. You gotta watch out for that. 231. 231, incredibly dangerous slash ballsy move. Walking up to Leblanc this way. She can QW, take half your HP. Especially when you have no magic resistance in your runes. That's very dangerous right there. I just want to be sure that Leblanc didn't QW before, so I'm just gonna go back just to be sure so I can make sure that statement is not bullshit, and I want to make sure. Alright, did she QW anywhere? Let's see. She didn't QW anywhere. So right there, if LeBlanc was smart, she would just QW. But she's not. She's like, she's dumb. She didn't do that. So look, she still is not like. Oh my god. You're right there. She can easily QW right there. LeBlanc has such a good early level 2 power spike, and LeBlanc's not using this properly. You gotta sometimes also assume that the enemy player is not an idiot, right? That's something I really gotta take in consideration as well. There we go. Now she finally does it. But see, you did end up taking that damage, man. You're walking up too close like that. You're not supposed to. Not against LeBlanc, man. Not against LeBlanc. No way. See, you actually did lose half your HP, just as I said. You lost half your health there. It's not good, man. Not good. You gotta really be careful with your lane positioning and lane movement. Watch out for that, man. Now you Shunpo. Oh no 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 man no. Alright, 301. You leveled up Shunpo. Expect LB to go on you. And use Shunpo to go on the minions to avoid QW LB damage. Right there. You should have Shunpo'd here, man. Right back. Let's go back just a little bit. Right there, you got Shunpo, you had more than enough time to level it up and get ready, man. Get ready. You have to, like, right there, she's walking up, man. She's walking up. You know for sure and for a fact that if she's gonna walk up like this, you know she's planning on putting out the aggressive move right there. She's planning the aggression. If you see an enemy champion like this walk up, especially LeBlanc, you know she's definitely wants to QW you. Right there. She even basic attacked you, making, like, she didn't have to basic attack you. I think she's just really mechanically not good. So she right clicks you and then presses QW because she's not mechanically good at the game probably. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not sure. But why did she right click you? She didn't have to. All she could have done is QW you, so it's instant. Right there, right there. Shunpo on the mini, man. Shunpo right there. You'd avoid that damage. And that also forces you probably to recall pretty soon. Look how much. Oh my god, that's a bunch of damage, man. You should not have done that. Yeah. Forced to recall that early with a big minion wave like this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're about to miss 8 minions, man. This is not a good start for you at all, to be quite honest. Pretty bad start, man. You're gonna miss 8 minions. Yeah, you missed 8 minions. That is easily, let's see, 8 minions. That's easy around 200 gold, 100 gold. Up to 100 to 200 gold range. 8 minions. Ooh, man. You missed a really big wave. It was a nice big wave. So far, laning phase not going very well, but keep in mind all the things I noted. Because that's what Leblanc does, you know. This is what Leblanc does. She has a really strong early power spike, and as a Katarina, you can 100% beat a Leblanc if you know what you're doing. I promise you this. Leblanc is not a counter to Katarina. If you know what you're doing with Kat, you win, man. You win. I'm gonna take this time to look at Twitch chat to see if there's anything to be noted down here. Sir Shader, how's it going, man? Thanks for hopping on the stream, buddy. Welcome. Yeah, man, I'm doing another coaching session here for Bossoskin. We already pointed out a lot of mistakes so far in laning phase. Omni and Hell Folks is here. Thank you guys for hopping in. How you guys doing? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for hopping on the stream, guys. And by the way, I'm from Kuwait as well. Hella, wallah, shlona. Thanks for hopping in, Ibrahim. Maybe in that game my farm is really bad. Yeah, but well, it's not just that, but it's also your movement. There's a lot of movement mistakes you're doing. You gotta watch out for that, man. Especially against Leblanc, you never want to walk up close range like that, man. Ever. Like you just have to. You can even level 2 Shunpo. You can get a level on Shunpo on level 2 and dodge QW. You can totally do that. Sure, you can. It's Leblanc. You need that Shunpo to dodge their W. You need to be. You also have 37 ping, so there's really no excuse for you to not be able to dodge a Leblanc W. So it's pretty easy. I mean, I play with 150 ping and higher, and I could still do that. I'm sure you can as well. Alright, let's go. So unfortunately, Hecarim gets a kill on Rammus there. Another QW, man. Oh my lord, oh my days, man. You make that mistake quite a lot this game. You gotta be quick with your actions, man. Okay, here. I'll tell you something. Okay, I'll tell you something real quick. When you come into something, just try to predict that it's going to happen. Like, let's say you enter a fight, and let's say you keep your eyes on Leblanc, right? And you predict she's going to QW you. So you save your Shunpo to be able to dodge it in a team fight. Like in this scenario right here, look, she's walking up to you. Like you can see from telling from her movement that she's going to all in you, 100%. What you could have done here, again, she right clicks you, throws a basic attack QW when she doesn't have to right click you, but she's mechanically not good at the game, so she right clicks you instead of QW. Right there, you could have easily Shunpo'd somewhere else. You could have Shunpo'd there. You could have Shunpo'd on that minion and avoid the W damage completely. You didn't even have to ward Shunpo. You can use the minions. Oh no, okay, thank God she didn't land that. I just want to point out, I hate this Nautilus already. He's saying, I think it's lost. No, it's not, okay? It's freaking 4 minutes in the game. It's not lost. Just want to point that out. It's pretty annoying that people think the game's lost this early. So far, I really think your weakness is laning phase, to be honest. You might have a better team fighting, but I mean, laning phase is not favorable for Katarina, yes, but there was a lot of things you could have done better here in terms of movement, in terms of using Shunpo properly to avoid the W damage, man. You just sort of have to predict it. I also still see you're not looking around the map as much, to be honest. I think you really should use the F keys more. F2, F3, F4, F5. You gotta use them, man. Use them. Use them here and there. You don't have to play on lock screen. Here, I'll tell you this. Through time, try to play without locking in screen, and I promise you, your awareness will improve by a clear mile. I also really like the fact that you got a pink ward, by the way. That's good that you got a pink ward, because usually silver people don't always buy a pink ward, and I'm really happy that you did there. Bossoskin watches my stream, so he might put that pink ward in the same spot I always put it, which is always good. Oh no! Hold on, I gotta quickly untilt myself from that. Okay, now that I'm untilted, let me just quickly say this, alright? No, man, you never Shunpo like this. Not against Leblanc, because once you Shunpo like this, Leblanc, oof, she will all in you like crazy, man. No. Let's look back at this real quick. Alright, never, man, never. Alright, right there. Boom. Like, Like, it's right there, man. Like, there's no way she's not gonna all-in you right there. You have to sort of expect that's gonna happen, man. Never EW like this just for a cannon minion. Let the fucking cannon minion die, man. Let it go. It's not worth all this poke damage you're about to take, man. It's no bueno. Let me timestamp that. 4:35 in-game time. Never Shunpo like that versus a Leblanc. Not when her Q and W are up. 100%. No, 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 man. 100%. No. Not good, man. Not good. Alright.
Because I can.
Because I can. A little bit of a dangerous Shunpo there too. She could have definitely QW'd there. She could have definitely QW'd you there and backed out. Like, you gotta be a little more careful with Shunpo, man. You gotta use that a little more wisely in lane. Here, I'll just put this down in the notepad. 503. 503. Careful with Shumpos in lane. They can be punished hard against a Leblanc. That's another timestamp there. I'm going to take this time to read Twitch chat real quick. Bossoskin, yeah, it is. I see that I can be better. I see that every day after watching my streams. You got it, man. I mean, if you can see it too, that's really good. Oh lord, man. Oh lord, oh lord. See that Shunpo when it was on cooldown, right there you could have used that Shunpo to dodge QW, but you used it to less hit that minion. I mean, it's dangerous. It's dangerous to do because you know Leblanc, she's going to QW because she knows there's no way in hell that you can actually dodge a QW without Shunpo. You can flash, sure, but that's not exactly ideal. You're gonna recall. She dropped you low. Again, it's unnecessary recalls because you're taking poke damage that you're not supposed to be taking. What is Ramus doing right now? Are you kidding me? Get out of here, man! That's right, Ramus. No, he's not gonna die, is he? No. What is Ramus doing? Like, I don't understand. Okay, like, this is one thing that really annoys me already, dude. Okay, this Ramus, hold on, I really want to point this out. Ramus, by showing himself mid-down like this, what the hell is he gonna do? He doesn't have any wave clear to do shit. Why is he coming in here? Basically, him showing himself on the map like this, that means top lane enemy is safe, bot lane enemies are safe, everyone is safe. Instead, Ramus sits in mid lane where he can actually farm and get some jungle monsters and get XP and gold. But no, he just sits around here for no reason. You have no wave clear. Why do you sit around here? Katarina's almost on her way. That's annoying. Look, and there's another thing that Ramus annoys me by doing. He walks here. I know this is coaching about you, Bossoskin, but I really want to point this out. He walks here. Are you kidding me? Leblanc knows that you're walking here. This makes you so predictable. She knows you're... Like, Leblanc now can tell her team, Ramus is walking inside the blue area, so now bot lane can think that they're safe because Ramus is walking towards here and farming. Like, are you kidding me? If you're a jungler, by the way, always walk back, man. Walk back. Get the hell back from the lane like this. You don't walk back into your jungle this way or this way or this way or this way. You walk back to lane. You are safe this way, this way. They're not too predictable. I hate that, man. I hate that. I hate junglers who do that, man. Again, man, you're taking too many QWs, man. Too many QWs. You gotta really be careful with that Shunpo. And you gotta predict that she will QW and try to sidestep out of the way if your Shunpo's on cooldown. Try to sidestep it. Okay, man, just use the F keys, man. F keys is so easy to do. All you can do there, instead of dragging the map like that, press F3. That's it. Press F3, look at Malphite, press space to go back to your champion. That's it. You don't have to drag the map and do that. Like, it's just faster. That way with the F keys is much faster, dude. And oh no. Okay. That was a good ward, Shunpo, because she was definitely gonna all in there if you didn't. Okay, good. Here's the thing, man. Don't press Y. Don't press Y. Do not press Y to go back to your champion. Press space. I'll tell you why. Because I'll tell you why. Press Y. Enough of that. If you press Y, it just leaves you in this stuttering. Like I don't know how to explain it. Right? It leaves you in a like it's not swift. It's not fast map awareness. It's not quick. Right? If you press space and then move your mouse like this to go up on the map like this. Press space, go back to your champion that way, and then keep walking. Don't press Y and then press Y again to unlock the camera. That's just too much effort, man. Just press space. Press space to go back to your champion, and that's just the simple way. I'm just gonna point that out. 6:30. No, not 6:35. Sorry. 6:41. 6:41 in game time. Use. What was it again? Sorry. Use. What was I talking about? Dude, my brain is dead. What was I talking about just now? Just now. Yeah, space, right? God. Use space to go back to your champion. Much faster. Don't double tap Y. It's too much effort and time consuming. If you press space, it's much faster, much quicker, man. If you get used to it, I promise. If you get used to it, take this from me, man. If you get used to it, I promise, it will improve your awareness by so much, and you'll love looking at the map constantly, because you love the fact that you have good awareness, and you love just how quick you can go around the map, like by pressing F keys and pressing space and quickly staying in motion. Like this is what you need to do. Not double tap Y while standing still. You got Shunpo. You can Shunpo, yes. Good. It's good. You're respecting the Leblanc a little bit more now. She can E you there. Watch out, man. If I were you there, I would have been careful just a little bit. Hold up. Let me just go back just a little bit. Okay. Stay behind your minions, man. Stay here. Stay here. You don't have to be here. But here, you can actually throw a Q behind your minions. You can actually do that. Her W is on cooldown, so she can't all in you. She just W'd earlier. She can't all in you, right? Stay behind your minions and throw a Q. If you walk here, she can easily press E here. Press E during your Q animation, and you can't dodge it because you're in Q animation. Now you move here. Right there, she could have E'd you. Right there, right there. See that? See that? She can E you. And your Shunpo's on cooldown. Stay behind the minions, man. Expect the E. I don't know why she didn't even E there. She could have definitely E'd there and basic attacked you some more and lowered your HP a little bit more, but she's silver, so she's not really gonna be doing that. She's not gonna punish mistakes as good. Katarina's bot lane. Quick little tip. Make sure you look at the map every 3 to 5 seconds. Just want to point that out. Look at the map every 3 to 5 seconds. This way you know, like, Hecarim's bot lane now, so you're safe. No one can gank you right now. You are safe. Top lane is missing though. But you have a ward on the left side of your map. Get your Shunpo! I don't think she landed the W, did she? Let me just look back at that real quick, just to be sure. Q. W. It did, no, she hit the minions. She didn't hit you with W, so you're fine. She just hit with the Q. Big wave. There we go, nice. Good, good, good. Good pinging, good pinging. Good, you look on the map down there, nice. You already got a pink ward, man. Refund the pink ward. Refund it. You already got a pink down. Oh no. Wait, was that your pink? I think it is your pink. The one here. And the blank went down. It's not very good, man. You don't have to do this right now, you know. Go back to lane, farm up. Nice big wave here for you. You missed the cannon. That sucks. Get ready with the Shunpo. You could have Shunpo'd on the minions, but Ward Shunpo puts you on your side of the map. It's safer, I guess, so that's up to you. Alright, I could take this time to read Twitch chat if there's anything important that needs to be noted down. XX Painless XX, is this live? Yeah, man, it is live. So this is live coaching, Painless. How are you, by the way, Painless? I appreciate coming on here, man. Thank you, thank you. Thanks for hopping in. Yeah, of course. I always do a conclusion at the end, Sir Shader, when I'm done watching the whole thing. Maybe just hold space. He could be holding space. You're right. He could be holding space, or he could be double tapping Y. Actually, it did look like he double tapped Y earlier. It did look like that, because I used to do that way back. So I stopped doing that because it's a really crappy. Like it's just not swift. It's not quick when you press. Tap space, it's much faster, and you can still stay in motion. You don't have to double tap Y. Oh my god. I don't know if she landed that W. Let me look back real quick. Yeah, she did hit you with that. You could have used Shunpo to dodge that. Yeah, you're taking a lot of QW. You're just eating it, man. You're eating so many of these QWs. It's not good, man. You're taking way too much poke damage that you're not supposed to be taking, basically. Okay, you can actually, I think, kill her. She's really, yeah, that's it. Nice. Good job. Let me look back at what you could have done better in that fight. You could have queued her there. Let me say E W R. Yeah, man, that's not efficient. That's not a good way to do it, man. You should Q E W R, man. Q. Well, I didn't see your Q. You could have killed her even faster if you queued. Like, sure, it's one point in Q. It doesn't matter. It still matters. Every little damage you do does matter. You could have killed her even faster. Who knows? Maybe she would have got away. You know, you never know. You got a QEW, man. Or if you're gonna do a combo with Shunpo first, you EWQR. Okay, EWQR. You have to be quick with it, man. It's like EWQR or EQWR. You don't actually have to Q first though, unless there are other champions next to Leblanc, so that the Q bounces on everyone, and then W and then R, so that you proc the Q on everyone around you. But you definitely should have used Q on LeBlanc 100%. I'm gonna point that out real quick. 950 in-game time. Use Q during full combo. You did not use it there on the LB 1v1. Use it, man. Use it. LeBlanc, 11 seconds. Okay, 11 seconds. You know what you could do here? Get Wraiths or get Wolves, and then recall, and you'll have enough for Blasting Wand. 11 seconds. You have enough time. 11 seconds, man. I don't think you should have recalled here. I wonder what you're gonna buy. Yeah, you don't have enough money now. You could have easily. You have enough time, man. Make sure you use full use of the death timer's time, man. Make sure you use all the time to get as much money as possible. Take the wolves, take the race, whatever you need to do, so you can have enough money for Blasting Wand, man. So I'm gonna point that out as well. 10:09. Oh, sorry, 10:07 or 10:09. Farm wolves. LB is dead. Watch death timers and make full use of enemy deaths. Make use of it, man. She died. Make use of it. Hell, you could have even stayed here, got some minions here. You don't have to take that entire wave, because if you take that entire wave, Leblanc will have time to come back faster than you. So you take a couple minions and then leave it like that. Recall once you have, like, once you get 850G. Recall, that's it. Recall, get the blasting wand. But now you're gonna have to wait for 40 gold, which is not exactly ideal to wait for that much gold. Yeah, I think what you didn't do is you didn't look at how much money you had, and you just wanted to recall. So make sure when you recall, you have a plan in your mind. Okay, I killed Leblanc. Now, what do I do? Okay, I look at my money. I don't have enough money. Okay, Leblanc. Okay, 11 seconds death timer. Okay, I can quickly get wolves. I can recall, and I have enough. Like, think like this, man. Think like that. Make sure you have a plan behind everything you do. You got it now. You got TP. You got TP, so that makes things a little different in a way, because you do go back to lane faster. So that makes things a little different, because now you show up in lane just as she shows up in lane. If you had ignite, if you use ignite, people who use ignite, you definitely don't want to do that. You definitely don't want to wait for 50 gold for a blasting one when you could have got it when death timers were up. But since you have TP, that makes things different. You show up just as she shows up. But hey, I mean, getting wolves is not a bad idea. You should still make use of the enemy death timers. Also, Leblanc is going Deathfire Touch when Thunderlord would be much better option. So, that's Leblanc. Sorry, I just wanna look at their items real quick. When you press tab there, I just wanna see what they have. God damn it, hold on. Where did you press tab? Let me see. Right here. Okay, so she got Morello, she got Cookie. You still going for that Abyssal, obviously. You got the pink ward. Again, that pink ward, you already have one down. You didn't see if you had another one down. So I think you bought, yeah, you bought 2 pinks basically. Pickaxe. This guy's going for a blasting one and a pickaxe. He's obviously gonna go for that Guinso blade. Okay. Nothing major so far. Oh my god, okay. Close one. You shouldn't put directly on her. You avoided the W damage, which is nice. So, I think you did avoid the W damage. Let me look at that again. There, she walks up. Basically, if you ever see LeBlanc walk up like this, you know she's gonna QW, man. That's just 100%, like this is impossible. She won't QW that. She will QW. Q, and then, yeah, you still got hit by that. You still got hit. But look, you did way more damage. Look how much damage you did compared to her. Like, you did much more, which is nice. So you still did more. You still outtraded her there, basically. Okay, you could actually kill her. We have ult. But she's healing now, so you can't kill her. Okay, she probably has W now. She's going 20% CDR, so... Okay, get ready! Get ready! Oh no, man! Oh no! Okay. Ah, god damn it! Alright, Bossoskin. Use Shunpo. Dodge the W damage. You're fine. Don't try to sidestep it, man. You got a dodge ability right there. You have Shunpo on that minion where you could have. Let me just look back at this real quick. Bosso. Right there, man. Q, you know she's gonna W. Look, you're trying to sidestep it. Look at the way you're moving. Look, you're trying to sidestep it. You can't sidestep a QW like that, man. You just can't. It's an AoE. It will hit you, right? What you should have done... Boom. Right there. Look. 1, 2, 3. You can Shunpo here. That's it. That's all you have to do. It's one press of a button. You use this finger. That's it. It's that easy, man. It's that easy. Shunpo here. You avoided W damage completely. That's all you had to do. Instead, you take a chunk of damage. Use Shunpo, man. Use it to avoid the W damage. You have the ping for it. You have the good ping to do that. So there's really no excuse to not be able to do it. And I should note that down. 1140. 1140. Again, use Shunpo to dodge Leblanc W. 100%. I can have time to look at Twitch chat right now, if there's anything. I think you should have maxed Q first instead of W for this matchup. Kawasaki, thank you so much for pointing that out. Thank you, because I agree with you. He should have maxed Q, instead of W against this matchup. 100%, I agree. Get that Q, poke her as much as you can, get that damage. It's nice, man. It's great. It's fantastic. In certain matchups, you don't have to max W, man. Not against LeBlanc. You get Q, man. You get Q. Against maybe like Zed or something, or Yasuo, yeah, maybe you can get away with maxing W, but not against LeBlanc, man. You definitely want to Q her and then use Shunpo to escape her range. I agree with Shadow Kurosaki. Thank you, Shadow Kurosaki, for actually saying that. So I'm gonna also timestamp that as well then. 11:53. Right? 11:53. I would max Q over W in this matchup. I appreciate that, Shadow Kurosaki. Thank you. That is definitely something that was worth pointing out. I max Q over W in this matchup. Q is really good versus LeBlanc when you consistently poke her and dodge W with your Shunpo. That's 11:53. Okay, Ramus, hello. Okay, I don't agree with what this Ramus is doing. Why you should not even have pinged him to gank at all, Bosso. You should not, because there's a wave coming in right here. You need to get this wave, man. This is somewhat favorable in LeBlanc. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minions. You need the CS. Forget the kill. She's gonna get away, alright? And I don't like this Rams's decision making either. What Ramus should also, you're half HP. She could actually kill you. She has the chance to kill you. She could totally 100% kill you there. It's an unnecessary boom. She's gone! She's gone! Focus on the CS, man. No. Okay, you have flash though, so that okay, I think you might get LeBlanc if she's low enough. She's not low enough. She's not low enough. You're fine though, you're fine. You're gonna escape now. Or not. Shyvana shows up. Ramus is not gonna make it though. Honestly, guys, I just want to point this out, man. Ramus is horrible. Horrible. Number 1, he should not have ganked that. Number 2, he should know LeBlanc has W. LeBlanc has an escape. Hello? LeBlanc has a fucking escape. Right? That really is annoying. Ramus is really annoying there. He should not have ganked that at all. With a big, as a jungler, guys, to all junglers right now. Look, to all junglers. Let me just go back. Go back right here. Boom. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 minions. If you are a jungler and the enemy lane is pushing like that with a nice big wave, you pressure LeBlanc away. You don't gank her. If you want to gank her, this is not the ideal way of ganking someone. You pressure them away so that LeBlanc doesn't QW Katarina under turret, right? This wave, Bossoskin, this wave, you need it. You need it. So, pinging assist, what Ramus should have done is pressure LeBlanc away so that you can farm the CS without getting QW'd, without getting poked down. But no, Ramus is like, hey, I'll go in. And what you should have done, by the way, is actually type to him in chat, just pressure until minion waves go under your turret, so you can last hit them properly. You can last hit them without the fear of being attacked, because this is a big wave and you need this. I mean, Keep in mind, I mean, if you get a nice amount of chunk of gold, it's like almost having a kill. You have to get a decent amount of gold so you can actually have a good amount of gold. I forgot what was I gonna say. Holy shit! I completely forgot what I was saying. Basically, get the CS and be careful. My brother startled me, so I forgot what I said. I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, but you get my point, guys. You get my point. So we can move on from here. There's the by the way, when TP, just go back, man. You're not gonna kill LeBlanc. Also, here's another thing about the locked screen, man. You lock your screen, you don't see LeBlanc's health. Look, you can't see LeBlanc's health because you locked the screen, man. You're not paying attention to her HP, so you think you're confident that you can kill her, but you have locked screen. So it's much better if you have unlocked screen. You can have the full information of everything, man. But if you lock screen, you don't know how much HP. Like here, I bet you thought she was low after she cloned, and that's why you walked there. So you can't get her. You can't get her. She's not going to die. So then you walk away. Well, you could have tried the flash E, but it would have been risky because I don't know if you had enough damage for that. I don't think you did. Also, there's a high chance that you might actually screw up and attack the decoy of LeBlanc rather than the actual one. Here, like Rammus is just a horrible ganker, man. He doesn't know how to gank. You don't gank with no big waves like this, man. You pressure. There's a difference between pressure and ganking, and that was definitely a bad gank by Rammus. All right, well, you're gonna take the pink ward down. And they're coming up, by the way. Look at this guy. This Rammus is toot noob. Like, I have to agree with this guy because Rammus is just the way he's ganking is not good. The way he's trying to gank someone is completely wrong. And the fact he didn't also pay attention to, like, he didn't even ask, is Leblanc W on cooldown? Because what's Leblanc gonna do? She's gonna W away 100%. WR, see you later, done. Like, Rammus is not good with the ganking there. Why did you do that? Get away! Alright, let me look back at this, man. Why did you cancel the recall, Bosso?
Yeah, he would have finished that recall.
Yeah, exactly. He would have definitely finished it there. And Malphite shows. I think what Bosso wanted to do is he actually wanted to help out Malphite. But you know what, man? It would have been better if you just recalled, to be quite honest.
Yeah, timing. It was 0.1.
Yeah, 0.1. So basically, you just wait 0.1 seconds, and you're done. You're done. You're just out. But instead, they focus you. So you put yourself in a pretty bad position, man. Like just standing there auto-attacking. You could have done better there, you could have done better there, Bosso. Just recall and get out of there. Malphite got away with, he TP'd down there, so he's out. He was fine. He also did not have damage to kill Hacker to begin with. Sometimes you gotta know when you can and when you can't help out your team, 100%. So let me actually timestamp that as well. When did that happen? Let me see. Let me look back. 1302. Let me put this down. 1302. Let the recall finish. Know when you can and can't help your teammates. In this situation, let it go, man. 1302. Also, my brother gave some good advice too, so you can use a little bit of that advice. Benigo. All right. So that was that. So far, I really disagree with the way Rammus is playing. Like, the way he's playing is just so weird, man. Ugh. Okay, LeBlanc is top lane. You have TP in 2 minutes. Alright, I can take this time to read Twitch chat, guys, so. Yeah, that was my brother, so Shader. My bro. He actually came back from America. Just today he came back, so. Okay. LB has 4 very balanced high range, low CD dashes. Not even telling about the insane damage. I can't watch this. Oh no. Alright, let's keep watching. Got the Abyssal. Okay. You got Corrupting Potion now, by the way, which is nice. Okay. So far, man, I really think the main thing you can improve on is landing phase and your awareness, man. The way you look at the screen, right? Like when you locked your screen there and you couldn't see LeBlanc's health bar, man. Just use the free camera, man. Use the free camera. This way you get full information. Don't play on locked screen, man. Not on cat. Not on someone that needs good awareness. No. Don't play on locked screen, man. Try to get used to it. Try to practice not playing without locked screen. Use space if you want to go back to your champion. Not Y. Your lane's gonna be pushing. You have more minions on your side. The song. Leblanc's here. He's gonna take that big wave now. If I were you, I wouldn't necessarily have hard pushed the lane either. Let me just look back. Right there, she's definitely gonna take all the CS. Your wave's gonna be pushing, so there's really no way you could have avoided that. But hard pushing means she's at the safe area and she could just pretty much take all this with no issue. So you can't really punish that. Nothing much you could do. So it's just how the minions build up in that situation. And in that situation itself, there was no way you could manage that lane properly because it was already too pushed at that point. So you couldn't manage that lane well enough. Talking about the pink ward, by the way, I'm just going to talk about the pink ward real quick. This one right here. I would honestly recommend, if you're going to put it on the side bush like this, put it as close to your map as possible. So, in that bush, as close to the map as possible. In case you didn't there, but I think you did. I'm not sure. I can't really... Yeah, it's not there. Like, you have to put it here. The pink ward needs to be here, on your side of the map. So when they work to get that pink ward, they have to work for it. They have to go on your side of the map to get that pink ward. They are putting themselves on your side of the map, meaning they can be a little bit more vulnerable for a gank, a little bit more vulnerable to being attacked. So I just want to point that out. If you're going to put it on the side bushes like this. Look at my mouse, guys. A pink ward that I will put is here, on the edge of that bush, or on the edge of that bush. Because these pink wards stay for a long time, and they are on your side of the map, meaning that you are like, it's a safe pink ward. It's a safe pink ward. Okay, good for E to dodge the E, not bad. WE. Oh no, man. You got her. You got her, but it was dangerous, man. It was incredibly dangerous. I'll tell you what you could have done. I'll tell you. Right there, 100% she's gonna QW, man. I think your problem, Bosso, is that you don't predict a little bit more, or you don't expect things a little bit more. That was 100% expected that LeBlanc will QW. Like, it was so expected, and don't just eat it, man. Don't just eat the damage. Never, never, man. Dodge it when you can. You're eating way too many QWs this game, man. Way too much. Here. Right here, like, of course she's gonna QW. What you could have done is Shunpo here. You don't have to Shunpo directly on her, by the way. You can use Shunpo to Shunpo on a minion and then WR. Instead, you just sit in your own spot and WR in place and just take the damage. Okay, I'll tell you. The safest way to kill a LeBlanc is when her W is on cooldown. Okay? W is on cooldown, and she uses another ability like Q, she can't escape. Use that to your advantage. This is silver. They are definitely going to be making a mistake like this. Definitely. They will. They have to. It's silver. There's no way they're going to not make that mistake. Wait for the W cooldown, then fight. She can't escape. She eats the damage, and you get a really successful clean kill. This right here is not a clean kill. This right here is a 1v1 battle. It's with Katarina, you want to pick your chances properly. Pick your chances correctly. Pick when you can win. Not, it's a risk. You're taking a risk that you don't really have to take in this situation. You got her, but still, you should take that into consideration. You gotta be careful, man. Dodge the Leblanc's W with your Shunpo. Here, I'll point that out. 1510. Dodge Leblanc W with Shunpo. Honestly, I'm just gonna put it that simple. Dodge Leblanc W with Shunpo. Control 6! Hey, you're the man. I like that. You know what? I like you more now, Bosso, because you press Control 6. You are the man. Everyone remember, press Control 6 when you get kills, man. It's just how it is. You have to. If you don't, it means you're not a good player. I love you guys. Malphite's actually AFK, huh? That's not good. I want to see what you do. LeBlanc is dead. You got her. Him, sorry. Nice shield. Ooh, oh! Nice. Nautilus. Why did you stand there? I think it's because you alt-tabbed or something, but be careful standing like that. Jump on the pink ward! No, man. Okay. Oh, I have a lot to talk about here. A lot. Okay. Okay. Bosso. Alright. Let's look back. So, Hecarim shows up. Again, this whole time you are on locked screen, okay? Keep that in mind. Locked screen, okay. Now, Hecarim shows up. Your first instinct would be to Shunpo to this pink ward to escape towards that area. Right here, you could have totally just got away like this, man. Pink ward's right here. Shunpo to it. You're done. You're out. The next mistake you make is you don't unlock your screen to put the camera towards your side of the map. Look. Look! There is a ward here, and your Shunpo is up. You could just move the camera so you would see it, but you play unlocked screen. You can't see it. That's why I'm telling you, man. If you want to improve, if you want to really improve your awareness and look at the map in a better, wider, like a wider area, unlock the camera, man. That's the first step to climbing. Unlock the camera. Start having a better awareness. Because you could easily get away like this without taking even more damage. You don't have to walk back. You don't have a ward Shunpo right now. It's on cooldown. Either you Shunpo to the pink ward, or you unlock your camera and Shunpo here. It's gotta be one way or the other, Bosso. You don't just walk back the lane this way, man. That's really not good. Really not good, Bosso. So I'm gonna point that out. 1620. Use Shunpo to go back to the ward. You either Shunpo on that pink ward in the left lane bush, or you unlock your camera to see the trinket to Shunpo back to lane. It's gotta be one way or the other, man. You just don't want. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry. I know I might sound aggressive in my coaching, but this is how I coach, man. When I see something, I need to emphasize 100% how you can do better in that situation. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. This is my coaching technique. You have to, man. You have to Shunpo like this, and you're out of the way. It's so easy. That's all you have to do, Bosso. That's all you have to do. Stop playing with locked camera right now. Right now, to all players who have locked camera, please practice playing with unlocked camera. practice. And if you want to really go back to your champion, you hold down space or you tap space to go back to your champion. Use the F keys, F2, F3, F4, F5. Use that for awareness. This is so important. So important. You got her. I'm gonna look back at that. Control 6, yes. Okay. It bounces to her. You completely avoid the W damage, so good job. And she W's back in here and you got it. That was nice. That was good. That was really good. You avoid the W damage and you managed to kill her very nicely. Also, Leblanc did a huge mistake of even trying to mess with the Katarina. You don't mess with the Katarina, man. Okay, you push the lane. Shyvana can't kill you. Control 6. See you later. Alright. Let's see what you buy now. Alright, I'm gonna take this time to look at Twitch chat now. If there's anything I missed at all. Honestly, 76 CS, min 13 isn't bad for silver though. I have to agree, Bossoskin has been really nailing the early CS. I saw him CSing and he was pretty good with that. He was okay. Bossoskin says, "Hey all, I'm back. I had to go eat." Welcome back, Bossoskin. We have a lot to talk about, Bosso. Once you see the video, once it's on YouTube, there's a lot to talk about, man. Hello, I'm saying Doodoo Guy 13. How's it going, man? Thanks for hopping on the stream. Welcome, welcome. Shadow Kurosaki says at 4:54 game time when she distortion 14:54 game time when she distortion after you used Q should have Shunpo to your blue minion that was next to her circle. Then when she came back, used W then ult and most likely would have killed her and took less damage. 14:54. Exactly. You gotta use the Shunpo to dodge distortions. Exactly. Just press Control 6 when you get killed, man. Bossoskin says, "Well, I was trying to farm with Q." The Ultimate Gaylord, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. You doing all right? LB should have waited. In what scenario, Ultimate Gaylord? In that 1v1 there, the one you just saw, the LB should have waited. She's not playing well, to be honest. She's doing a lot of questionable things. Like even early, she had a lot of QW opportunities and she never took them until way later. And Bossoskin's also making mistakes by walking up to her and not doing anything about it and not using Shunpo to dodge her W, which should be 100% done. Let's see here. Now you're waiting for gold. I think you want to buy a gunblade or something. Yeah, you do. Not gonna judge the gunblade buy. Some people prefer it, some people don't. I prefer Luden's Echo. I don't like gunblade, in my opinion. Luden's Echo. Basically here, I'll just say Luden's Echo gives everything Katarina needs. Mobility, check. 100 proc charges, initial burst, check. Ass-kicking potential, check. Like, it is the best item on Kat. It gives her everything she needs. So, I don't find any other reason to rush another item, IMO. Also, I also want to just point out real quick, I just disagree with the door ring start. I really don't think it's that important to go for that as level 1. If you want AP, Dark Seal is a great choice because Dark Seal you can also buy health pots with it, right? Dark Seal is great. It also increases 25% from healing potions, so it makes it all that better. I think Dark Seal is much better than Dawn Ring on Katarina, and the Dawn Ring is not good in terms of mana regen. I mean, you're not gonna, you're Katarina, you don't make use of that. If you want early AP, Dark Seal is good. I'm not sure what you did there. Why did you thought someone was in that bush? see. I'm looking at the map right now. Shyvana might have left mid lane, so you thought maybe she's in that bush, but that's dangerous, dude. Okay, that is incredibly dangerous, Bosso. You do not know, you have zero clue what is in this bush. Everyone is missing on the map. I can't see bot lane properly. But there are, Leblanc is bot lane. I see a Leblanc, okay. Other people are missing. And you ward Shunpo. Now imagine if there was a pack of people here. Imagine. Just imagine. I want you to think. If there were people here, you would get wrecked. Exactly. You would get absolutely destroyed. You just used your only gap closer and use it to ward Shunpo W. Risky. Very, very risky. You never do that, man. Never. Never do that. That's dangerous. Unless you are 100% sure there's only one person in there and that they are low enough for you to kill them. And just be careful with that, man. Be careful. And I need to timestamp that as well. 1801. Never ward Shunpo like this and W. It's risky when people are missing on map. You never know what's there. Only do this when you are sure you get a kill, or you're sure there is someone there that is low HP, or half HP, or someone you can kill. Make sure you have that information. But instead you do that, Shyvana's here, and you walk up right to her face. I'm interested to see what happens now. Hello, Shyvana. A bit sloppy, man. A bit sloppy. I don't know what you're doing. Hecarim's low. Oh my god. Right there, if you have Shunpo. Oh my god, if you had Shunpo there. If you didn't use it on that war Shunpo back there, that was so silly. If you just saved your Shunpo, you could have probably got him. I think they're both going to get away because your Shunpo's on cooldown now. Unless they're really silly to stick around long enough. Oh, no. Bossa, you're making so many mistakes, man. You're making so many mistakes. I want to cry. Bossa, please tell me you're not going to actually face check that bush, are you? You're not going to do that, are you? Please don't. It's so dangerous what you're doing. Okay, I see Leona and Kog'Maw down there. Leblanc is nowhere to be seen at bot lane now, so she might have gone back now. She maybe is on her way on mid lane. If you keep chasing, Leblanc's going to show up. Oh no! Bossoskin, please! Bossoskin, please don't do this to me! Don't! Hold on, I gotta untilt myself again with the IE. One sec! No, don't do this to me! Okay. Man, don't! Please, Bosso, please. Look at me. Look into my eyes, Bosso. Don't flash like that. Ever again. Ever. Not like this, man. Not like this. Rips hair. Not like this. Never do this. I'll tell you why. You have no clue what's on the other side. You have absolutely zero clue. You're taking risks that don't need to be taken here. Don't do this. Anyone could have been in this bush. It could have gone anywhere. And I don't think you're even in range. Are you in range? No, dude. Leblanc's gonna show up, man. No, okay, you're lucky. Leblanc is in the dragon. You had no clue where Leblanc was. She could have easily recalled and come to you easily. But you are lucky that Leblanc is not recalled right now. You didn't have that information where Leblanc is to begin with. You didn't have that information, so you took a risk, right? I want to see if you. I think you killed her. You killed her, but that was a bad flash to begin with. That was a bad flash. It was risky. You never flash like this, man. If you don't know what's on the other side, never flash like that. I want to see if you go for Hecarim too. Okay. You are lucky Leblanc did not recall. You had no idea where she was at the time. She was bot lane. She could have easily recalled here. Or she could have W'd across. Look at my mouse. She could have went here. W across, recall, show up back here. You don't know where she went. She showed herself bot lane earlier, but she might have recalled at this point. Risky. 1820. Be careful with that blind flash. It's a blind flash because you don't know what's on the other side other side of where you're flashing to. You don't know what's there. Anyone could be there. It's dark. It's like you might have seen Hecker and Shyvana low. You never know what's gonna happen. Leblanc shows up, you're dead. You never know. You don't have that information. And that was also not a decent flash. If you're gonna flash, you gotta combine it with the FE. FE together at the same time. It's a blink. It's an instant blink. Make sure you FE. Flash, Shunpo. Never flash and then walk and then Shunpo. Together, always together. Make sure you are exactly in the range of flash and Shunpo to get on your enemy. So be careful with that blind flash. Make sure you use flash for flash plus E, guaranteed. 100%. Never walk up like this after you flash. Guarantee it. You have to guarantee it. Imagine if Shyvana got away there. That would have been a bit silly, right? If she just W'd away and you can catch up to her. Be careful. Incredibly dangerous what you did there. Now, where's the Leblanc? She showed herself down there. She might be going to mid lane now. Yeah, there she is. Alright. Go look at Twitch chat now. If there's anything worth mentioning here. The ultimate Gaylord, that name Raffle Ani says. I love that name. It's great. Fantastic name, Ultimate Gaylord. I appreciate your creativity there with that name. She threw out the Q and then Catty and then LBW into nothing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. She should have waited. Monty Lee, how's it going, man? Thanks for hopping on the stream. Hey, man, how are you? I missed your streams. I appreciate you missing my streams, man. Thanks for hopping on here. We're actually coaching right now, Bossoskin. We're 18 minutes in the game here, so we're just looking at Twitch chat to see if there's anything worth mentioning additionally into this coach session here. What's up? How things cooking? No, things are cooking pretty good, man. Pretty good. Deli, how's it going, man? Hey, where were you? You hadn't streamed long time. Yeah, I haven't, but I'm starting to stream again now, a bit more consistently. The ping issue is still huge, Deli, so it is a problem, but it's okay. Music is muted in some part of the video because of copyright on Twitch. Okay, I see what you mean by that. That's fine. If it's muted, that's good. That means there is no copyright, which is 100% fine, Boso. That's good. As long as your YouTube did not have any copyright, it's fine. It'll work. It'll be fine. Bossoskin says, well, I had Magic Pen, a lot of it, and I was really doing a lot of damage. I thought I could have killed them all, even if LB was there. I wonder which part we were talking about. You had a lot of Magic Pen. You have 20 Magic Pen, plus 15 from Sork Shoes. You have a decent amount of flat Magic Pen. That is correct, 100%. The Shive would have lived if she didn't walk backwards. You're actually right about that, because Shyvana, keep in mind, Shyvana did actually walk backwards, and then she walked, she walked back and then back, back to her base, back to her base area. So I wonder, they're silly. They're just silly. And that was a completely not good flash there by Bosso. And then it would have just equal to a blown flash. Good point. Yeah, pretty much. Why, thank you. You got it, man. Your name's OP. Shadowcross says he means when he did the blind flash. Oh. Yeah, okay. I see what you mean, Bosso now. I see. Could have killed them all. Yeah, well, they actually split it up, so there's no way you could have killed both of them. And it was just risky, man. You definitely don't want to do that. Always, when you flash, make sure you combine flash and Shunpo together at the same time. Press them together, just like that. It's an instant blink. Never flash, walk, Shunpo. It's just sloppy. It's not quick. It doesn't feel assassin-like. If you're a true assassin, you want to, like this. Okay, I'm walking, like this. I am like a freaking monster assassin. I'm so quick, you never see it coming. All of a sudden, I'm talking, now I'm clapping. So you never expected that clap to happen. See what I mean? You have to somehow let people feel surprised by what you're doing. Give them a surprise element. See? You didn't know I was gonna clap there because it's so quick. That's exactly how it is. You have to do it so quick to the point where they don't expect it. I clapped again. You didn't expect that clap, did you? Exactly. See, that's my point. You want to be quick. They never expect shit. You shit on them right there. See? Multiple times I have clapped. I bet you could not expect the time that I was going to clap there. See? Okay, I want you to decide when I'm going to clap right now. Okay, so I'm going to drink some water right now. Okay, there's a glass cup. You never expected that. See, you don't know that I was gonna do that at the time I dropped the cup. You know, I might have done it after. I might have done it before I even took the cup. You never know when I'm gonna clap that fast. You never know when I'm gonna do it. So if you give them a surprise element, you literally put fear in their hearts, and they literally just take a shit because they don't know what else to do. There you go. Surprise element, Shrek 'em, man. Give them surprise element, FE. And here's another thing I want to put note down. If you flash E, they don't even, like, it looks like a regular Shunpo if you do it quick enough, and they can't time your flash because they think, okay, Katarina didn't flash there, so it's fine. Her flash is still up. But they think that, right? They think that it's actually, like, still up when it's not. See? So it's very instant. It's very quick. That's how fast you have to do it, man. Okay, let's continue here.
Never.
Your people gotta push, man. Go in now. No, what you should have typed in chat, Bosso, is push, shove lane, not go in. If by telling them go in, you mean they should dive. And you should not dive in this situation. You push, tell them to hard push, so that you can dive. No, man. The way you're doing this is wrong right now. This is wrong. Heckram's gonna show up right now. He's right behind you. You're not looking at the map, man. Heckram's showing up, man. Heckram walked past you. Holy shit, you did so much damage to him and he totally got away. That's sad. You actually almost got him there. But your gank path there was not good. You should have, before roaming, if you want to dive like that, make sure you look at how the wave management is in that lane. Make sure you know how the minion wave is. If the minion wave is pushing towards their side, you know for sure that you can go for a dive roam. Okay? If the minion was not like that, you can't go for a dive roam like this. Don't just expect your team to just dive in like that, like stupidly. They're not going to do that. The turret needs to aggro something else. The minions, exactly. That's how you dive properly in a dive roam. Don't commit to it, man. It's not worth it. They all know you're here now. Exactly. They all know you're here. Oh my god. Come on, Ramus. Be good for once. There you go. Good. Ramus saved you. Okay, I just want to point this something out. What the fuck is Heckram doing? Like, I'm shocked. Let me look back at this. You dropped Heckram to such low health, and look at the idiot. Look at this idiot. Are you kidding me? He goes back in after he barely escaped a full burst from Cat. Are you kidding me? Like, is this real? What is this guy doing, man? Are you kidding me? Okay, oh my god, and Nautilus exhausted a low HP Heckram. Why? Man, you guys are making so many mistakes, man. And that's not Bosso's, like, this is not Bosso's fault, obviously. I'm just looking at other things and I just feel like I want to say something about it, so I do. Yeah, I think you can win this fight now. Yeah, you got it. Recalling. Someone's pinging you, fall back. You had to recall. I think you were too low to even defend the middle turret there. You could not defend it against the Shyvana. Unnecessary TP. I don't think you can kill her. She has Spectre Cowl, man. Yeah, just let it go. Poor choice of TP there. What you should have done, Bossa, what you should have done is press tab and see what Amar items they have. And, like, plan it. Before you do something, plan it. Make sure you have a plan before you do it. If you press tab, you look at the item Shyvana has. Oh, Spectre Cowl? Okay, I can't kill her. Yes, you have Abyssal. Yes, you have Sork Shoes, but that's not enough Magic Pen. Right? Magic Pen. Like, here's the thing. After the enemy has over 65 magic resistance, Abyssal's strength in terms of Magic Pen is a lot less than it is early. Early, it's great, it's fantastic, it's good. But don't think Abyssal is good later on, because Void Staff is much better later on. Much better in terms of Magic Pen. So don't be fooled by thinking Abyssal's Magic Pen is really good, it's gonna help me out even if they have a Mar. It's not gonna help out when they have a Banshees, a Spectre Cowl, or Hex Drinker into a Maw. Forget it. Abyssal's not good in that situation. Abyssal, note this down. Abyssal is only good when the enemy has under 65 magic resistance. After 60 to 65 MR, Void Staff outscales Abyssal Scepter in terms of magic penetration, because it has a percentage of magic pen, meaning the more magic resistance the enemy has, the more magic pen you're going to do with the Void Staff, because it's a percentage, 35%, right? Also, I want to note down, Void Staff does not sync well with Abyssal Scepter. Void Staff, basically, they cancel each other out. The Abyssal Scepter and the Void Staff cancel each other out because Abyssal is an aura. It's an aura. It is not a flat magic pen item like Sorcerer's Shoes. It is an aura magic pen. It reduces 20 MR in an area. It's an aura. It's an AoE area, right? It's an area of where they drop 20 MR. And that does not work with the Void Staff, because Void Staff, if you read its description, it only works with flat magic pen straight up, like Sorcerer's Shoes. Like Haunting Eyes, for example. Flat magic pen, like that. It works with it. Not Abyssal. So you basically, you drop their, like, let's say 300 ping, 300 ping, that's funny. That's really funny. 300 MR is what I meant to say. 300 ping, because I have bad ping all the time, so I always talk about ping. 300 MR, you drop their MR with Void Staff. Now Abyssal increases their MR by that. Does that make sense? You basically, it's not that high of an amount. Like, it doesn't increase it that much. It doesn't give the enemy MR that much. But it still exists, like it still exists. And that could be very well the reason you can't kill someone. Because Abyssal and Void Staff don't work well together. So make sure, once you get it up at some point where they get over 65 MR, you sell Abyssal and you get a Guardian Angel as last item, or whatever you're gonna get, right? Make sure you do that. Abyssal, if they have under 65 MR by late game, keep the Abyssal Scepter, because it does insane amount of work early on if they have under 65 MR. So make sure you constantly press tab, constantly left click enemy champions, see their magic resistance. If they have less than 65, keep the Abyssal Scepter. If they have like a Vayne who doesn't have that much MR, keep the Abyssal Scepter. You can keep it and you can kick ass, and you can use the Void Staff for the people who have high MR. Later on, as you progress through the game, you definitely want to sell Abyssal into GA, no matter if they have less MR, less than 65 or 60 magic resistance. You want to sell Abyssal by late game because GA does a better job late game. Alright, now that we said that and included that, we can move on. W, nice. Good punish. Don't. Okay, I need you to do something about, so be careful with how the way you move. The way you move makes people predict so easily. Like, here, there's a lot of things with the way of movement that can make people predictable in a way. I want look at the way you move here after you QW, of course. Here, W. Okay, blank goes in because silly. Okay, here the way you're moving is telling her. Okay, you're telling her that I want to all in you. You're basically telling her that right now. This is what you're doing by sticking around like this and moving towards like that. If you can't kill her, let it go. If she comes too close and tries to blast it at me, that's when you punish it. You can't punish this right now. If you had a flash Shunpo, sure. If you had flash, you could have done something like that. But not in this situation, you could not. You have to be a little smart about it. With your way of movement, try to make yourself less predictable. Okay. Okay. Let me look back at this real quick. So at this point she recalled and everything. Right? You stuck around. And I'm not sure why exactly